Do you still remember 1970, when long hair swayed in the wind, bell-bottoms spun lightly under the sun, and the whole world needed nothing more than a tiny radio to sing together? But there were also songs that once made America fall in love and then slowly slipped into oblivion. Today, we'll listen again to those forgotten one-hit wonders, melodies that are quirky, joyful, and filled with memories. Leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe so you can join me in returning to that vibrant 1970. Number 1. Mississippi Queen, Mountain. The moment the cowbell kicks off Mississippi Queen, you know you're stepping into the wild world of Mountain's hard rock. Leslie West's voice roars with hypnotic power, making the song both fierce and irresistibly seductive. Raw. In 1970, it climbed into the Billboard Top 40 and became the anthem of biker culture. But Mountain never rose higher again, like a mountain that blazed bright for one brief, unforgettable moment. Number 2, All Right Now, Free. In mid-1970, as the psychedelic wave was fading, Free, 4 young musicians from England, suddenly ignited a different fire in the rock world. All Right Now was written after a disappointing gig when they realized they needed a powerful song that could make the audience stand up and truly feel the spirit of rock. Paul Kossoff's guitar struck like lightning, while Paul Rodgers' raspy, emotion-packed voice exploded with the raw energy the 70s were craving. The song quickly climbed into the Billboard Top 5, becoming Free's rare, dazzling moment, one that listeners still remember to this day. Number 3, Love Grows, Edison Lighthouse. This song showcases the strange power of an invisible voice. Tony Burrows, a renowned session singer, recorded the track with Edison Lighthouse while he was also singing for 4 other groups at the exact same time. Yet Love Grows still rose to number 1 in the UK and hit number 5 in the US. It's cheerful, sweet, and effortlessly singable. It felt like the romantic sunrise of 1970. But after that bright moment, Edison Lighthouse faded away, and Burrows quietly returned to being the ghostly voice behind studio walls.
Child, things are gonna get easier.
Number 4, OOH Child, The 5 Stair Steps. During a time when America was still full of turmoil, OOH Child drifted in like a gentle breeze, carrying hope for weary hearts. The 5 Stair Steps, a sibling group from Chicago, weren't seeking superstardom. They simply wanted to sing about the belief that things would get better. The song quickly reached the Billboard Top 10 and became a comforting whisper to an entire generation searching for direction. Though the group never scored another major hit, OOH Child lives on as a song of hope. Simple, sincere, and breathtakingly beautiful. Number 5, In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. In the summer of 1970, Ray Dorset wrote In the Summertime in just a few minutes while strumming a guitar under the sun. A cheerful melody paired with that unique chugging engine rhythm gave the song an irresistibly carefree vibe. The single hit number 1 in the UK, number 1 in the UK, 3 in the US, and remains one of the most iconic summer anthems ever made. But for Mungo Jerry, that summer magic came only once. Nothing they released afterward could escape the huge shadow of In the Summertime. Number 6. Tighter, Tighter, Alive and Kickin'. Alive and Kickin', a young band from Brooklyn, reached their brightest moment when Tommy James gifted them the song Tighter, Tighter. With its romantic melody made for slow dancing, the track quickly climbed to number 7 on the Billboard charts and became an unforgettable memory for thousands of young people. But the group couldn't keep things tighter. Alive and Kickin' soon dissolved, leaving behind only one beautiful summer moment. Number 7. Indiana Wants Me, R. Dean Taylor. In 1970, when sweet pop songs still dominated radio, R. Dean Taylor created something entirely different. A dramatic ballad about a man on the run after defending the woman he loved. Indiana Wants Me opened with sirens and a chilling narration, pulling listeners straight into an emotional crying. The track quickly hit the Billboard Top 5, turning Taylor, a little-known Motown songwriter, into a brief star. Though he never scored another major hit, the song endures as a strange, haunting, and deeply human ballad amid the energetic 70s. Number 8. Reflections of My Life, Marmalade. In 1970, when music was drenched in bright new colors, Marmalade chose a gentler path, like a quiet sigh drifting through the noise. Reflections of My Life sounded like a tender confession, with Dean Ford's soft vocals blending into a wistful guitar line that told a story of loneliness and the search for oneself. Without flashiness or drama, the song touched listeners with rare honesty. Though Marmalade shined only for a brief moment, Reflections of My Life remains a mirror of youth, melancholy, and a time long gone. Number 9. Vehicle, The Ides of March. Vehicle by the Ides of March was born from a true story. Jim Peterick, though broken up, kept becoming his ex-girlfriend's reluctant chauffeur. He turned that frustration into music, and surprisingly, the song shot straight into the Billboard Top 5 in 1970. Becoming Warner Brothers' best-selling single at the time. Ironically, it was the band's only major hit, but thanks to Vehicle, Jim left a lasting musical mark and eventually married the very girl from the story. Number 10. Ride, Captain, Ride, Blues Image. 73 men sailed up from the San Francisco Bay. An opening line full of mystery. Legend says the song was inspired by the number 73 appearing on a keyboard. Sparking Mike Panera's imagination to craft a tale of a ship chasing freedom. American listeners embraced it instantly, and Ride, Captain, Ride climbed to number 14 on the Billboard charts. But Blues Image never had another journey as remarkable. Horizon. Number 11. Ma Belle Amie, T-Set. The Netherlands may be famous for tulips and windmills, but in 1970 they surprised the world with a sweet pop gem called Ma Belle Amie. The French-sounding phrase was actually a joke made during rehearsal. Yet the song crossed the ocean and climbed to number 5 on Billboard. For a brief moment, T-Set became the pride of the Netherlands. But like tulips that bloom for only a season, they could never repeat that miracle. Number 12. The Rapper, The Jaggers. As funk and soul entered their golden age, the Jaggers, a band from Pittsburgh, brought something different with The Rapper. Not rap in the modern sense, the song told the story of a smooth-talking guy who used flattery to win hearts. Its catchy pop-funk groove, urgent drums, and lively electric guitar pushed the song into the Billboard Top 5. After that short-lived glory, the group never produced another major hit. But The Rapper remains a playful, energetic anthem of youth. Number 13. Arizona, Mark Lindsay.
And all you can do is laugh at her. Doesn't anybody know how to pray?
After leaving Paul Revere and the Raiders, Mark Lindsay stepped into his solo career and immediately drew attention with Arizona. The song felt like a tribute to a free-spirited hippie girl, the final symbol of the fading summer of love.
Arizona, have another look at the world, my mind.
With airy pop-rock melodies and Lindsay's warm, confident vocals, it reached the Billboard Top 10 and became a radio favorite. Though Lindsay couldn't repeat that big success, Arizona is still remembered as a gentle love song filled with youthful freedom and wild beauty.
Jiggle my way, come on, hey, Arizona.
Number 14. 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, 25 to 30 years of love. The Presidents. During a period when soul music was at its emotional peak, the Presidents offered a tender and deeply sincere love song with 5 to 10 to 15 to 20, 25 to 30 years of love. The track tells the story of love growing stronger over the years, delivered through smooth harmonies and beautifully blended voices. Without flash or drama, it captured the quiet strength of real devotion. The song reached the Billboard Top 15, marking the group's one and only shining moment. Number 15. Montego Bay, Bobby Bloom. Amid the tension in early 70s America, Bobby Bloom brought something completely different with Montego Bay. Bright, cheerful, and soaked in tropical vibes, the song felt like an invitation to Jamaica, where golden sunshine, blue waters, and easy living filled the air. Its reggae meets pop sound, lively flute lines, and carefree energy pushed it into the Billboard Top 10, making it an international hit. Perhaps the beauty of music in 1970 lies in its fragility. Bands that flared brightly only once before fading away, leaving melodies both familiar and distant, like echoes of a summer long gone. Each song is a snapshot in time, maybe faded with the years, but the emotion remains untouched. Just one moment of reaching a listener's heart was enough to make their names live on forever. Do you still love those old melodies? Leave a comment below and join us in rediscovering the memories of a time when music could never be forgotten.